until you're ready for them, okay? All right, so on your paper, in just a regular pencil or pen, no colors yet, I want you to write 4a minus 3x plus 2a minus 5x. Joseph, will you grab that door, please, sweetie? Thank you. Okay, no more colored almost said centipede, ew. Centimeter blocks, same prefix, right? Okay, so you're going to pick up, I'm going to use red and blue for right now. So I'm going to take and look at, I have 4 terms, right? Everybody see the 4 terms? How many negative terms do I have? 2. What are my coefficients? 4, negative, not 3, negative 3, 2, negative 5. In your red crayon, let's put a box around the 4a. Now be careful before you move on. I want to find the other like term with 4a. Yes, and so look where I put the box. What did I include inside the box? Good, you didn't say plus. The positive sign, right? Okay. Now I'm going to pick up my blue pen and I'm going to do my other like terms in that. Okay? So then here's the cool part. Here's how you do your answer. I need to talk about this real quick, okay? Usually you go in alphabetical order. So I'm going to draw a blank red line, then I'm going to draw a blank blue line, and then I want to take the answers for my red like terms here and my answers for my blue one here. Okay? When I add 4 A's plus 2 A's, I get 6 A's. Okay, this is where the whoa part's going to come in. This is really a change for you. So, first of all, you have to know what a negative 3x plus a negative 5x is. If I have 3 negatives and I'm putting in more negatives, I have 8 negative x's, right? But how do I really want to write it? You can only put one sign. You can only put a plus or minus. I had a lot of people doing this. 6a plus negative 8a. No. You gotta pick one and go with it. So what should I put, Roger?
It's a guess. I think it'd be the negative sign because there's more negative than positive.
Yes, yeah. Well, actually, technically, it's negative because they're both the same negative. So negative 3x plus negative 5x. Look how I'm going to write it. It looks like a minus sign, right? But we know it's a negative sign that goes with that. So your answer, without the fancy colors to help you, is 6a minus 8x. Got it? Because the 6a is positive and the 8x is negative. Let's do another one. So no colors, just get your pen or pencil. Negative 3r minus 2 plus r minus 1. How many colors will I need? Just 2. So I'm going to take this negative 3r and box it off. What is the other like term? Just the r. Then I'm going to take my blue and I'm going to include that. Are you starting to see it more as the negatives instead of minuses now? Like those minuses are gone. These are negatives and positives. Okay. I'm going to go, and then when you do this, when there are constants, because that's a constant, right? Negative 1 is my constant. Constants are always at the end. Okay, so here's what I want you to put. Alpha, order, constants at n. This is how you will see most of the answers given to you. Okay, so I got my red colored pencil. Be careful on this one. I'm combining, and combining means adding. But sometimes does adding mean you have to subtract? Like only a person who's learned integers would understand that, right? I have 3 negative r's, but 1 positive r. Brian, what does that give me?
It gives you negative 4r.
What do I do when the signs are different? If I had a negative 3r and a negative 1 more r, that would be negative 4r. But what do you do when the signs are different? When they're different, subtract. Here's what I want you guys to look at. I'm at negative 3. I add 1 to it. Now I'm at negative 2. So guys, listen, it's going to take us a little time to refresh our memory there. Different signs, subtract. Remember that silly song I sang to you that time? Same signs, add and keep, right? Different signs, subtract. So I need you to put, and then the last verse is, take the sign of the larger number, then you'll be exact, right? I don't sing that because I have the best voice ever. I don't hear myself sing, neither do you. So get it in your head and remember those rules. Okay, what is a negative 2 plus a negative 1? Say it in your head. Same signs, add and keep. Got it? So that is a negative 3, not a minus 3. Okay, you ready for this one now? 4x plus 3y minus 8 minus 14x minus 6y minus 1. Woo! How many markers do I need? Because I have x's, I have y's, and I have constants, right? So let's start out with this. This one and this one. But I need to put that box around the negative. I'm on blue. You with me? 3 positive y's, 6 negative y's. Green. 8 negatives, 1 negative. Not y's or x's or anything, just negatives. So I'm going to go in alphabetical order, so I'm going to put my x's first. Excuse me. Then my y's. Constants at the end. Oops. Sounds like all those lids to the markers off and on. All right. What do 14 negatives and 4 positives give me? 10 negative x's. Very good. How about 6 negative y's but 3 positive y's? Different signs. Yes. Do you see why I get 3 negative y's? And how about those constants? They're not different signs. Yes, they're the same. So I'm going to add them, and that's a negative 9. So my final answer, without all the fancy colors, is negative 10x minus 3y minus 9. You think you got it? Alpha order, constants at the end. So I'm going to give you this piece of paper, and we're going to work through these together. This is so bad, is it? Okay. We're just going to kind of hop around on these. So, you are going to have to understand that. I know this is like 10 minutes into it, but your goal is to not have to use colors at some point, right? Okay. We'll use a color for the first few. Let's go ahead and say A, 2A, a negative 10, and a positive 4. So what is A plus 2A? 3A. Not much to that. Negative 10, but positive 4. Good. Negative 6. Okay? Step 1. I'll be happy if you know that when to add and when to subtract, right? Okay? Let's skip over to this column, this one right here. And you know what? If those boxes are starting to get on your nerves, could you just do this and kind of separate the terms? Watch how I would work through this one with no colors. I would say A. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I would write 5A. And then you know what else I might do? I might go, I don't want to look at that, or that anymore. So it's telling my eyes, okay, you know, you have 3 less things to look at. Then what's a negative 3 plus a negative 3 plus a negative 3? Negative 9. And there's your answer. Okay? We're not going to do all these. Let's hop down to this one right here. Right in the middle there. Go ahead and try that one. So even though B is first, because I want my order in my answer in alphabetical order, I'm going to kind of ignore the B. My eye should instantly go to the A. I have 3 A's, 2 more A's, which is 5, but then I take one away or add in a negative. So I only have 4 A's. And then how many B's, Brian? 2, because 1 plus 1. Got it? Hop over to the last one in that row, that same row. So go ahead and do this one. Try this one, whether it's with or without colors. Up to you. Okay, let's see what you got. How many A's do you have? If you have 4,
3.
Yep, 4 positives, but 1 negative gives you 3A. 9 negatives, 3 positives, -6. Awesome. Okay, so I want you to try real quick on your own. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to try these last 2 rows. Rows across. Those 8 problems, I'll come around and check you. Okay?